afraid me crew is gonna give up, and then you and I will be left to dig for the treasure all on our own. What do you mean you don't want to get your feathers dirty? What kind of a first mate are you anyways? Well, you don't have to start with the name calling, Perry, you featherbrain. Remember, you're supposed to serve me. I'm the captain. I give the orders. I'm the most important. Them is fighting words, Perry. Don't forget. Me last first mate ended up walking the plank because he forgot who was in charge. You're on thin ice, Parrot. Oh, ahoy, mateys, and welcome back to the Lost Treasure Islands. It's me, Pearl the Pirate, and me first mate, Perry the Parrot. On these here islands, legend says the most valuable treasure on Earth is buried. Now, let me show you on me map again to remind you where me crew and I have been searching for the treasure. So far, we have found 3 treasure chests at 3 of the X's on the map. And in each of these treasure chests, we have found Bibles. And in those Bibles, there were passages underlined. And there was also bookmarks with messages on them. I assume the Bible passages and the messages on the bookmarks were clues as to where me and me crew could find the treasure, the most valuable treasure on Earth. But so far we haven't found any gold or jewels. Today we'll be moving on to the 4th X on the map. Me crew has already headed there, and hopefully they have found the spot. I will let you know when they find something. Yes, Perry, I forgive you. And I hope you forgive me too. We both said some things we shouldn't have. But I'm glad we're working together as a team again. Oh, ahoy again, mateys. Welcome back. Great news. Me crew found another chest. I have a good feeling about this one. I think it's a little bigger than the last 2. That might mean there's real treasure inside. Let's take a look. Oh my! Look. There's a smaller chest. Yeah. Perry. Oh, let's take a look. I think it's treasure. Ah! It's coins! It's gold nuggets! It's pearls! It's jewels! What do you mean it looks fake? Let's test it out. There's nothing here other than fake gold nuggets and fake coins and fake pearls and fake jewels. Ah. Not right! Why would someone put fake treasure in a treasure chest? Well, there's something else in here still. Another Bible. Let's take a look and see if there's a passage underlined. Yep, here it is. Luke 22, verses 19 to 27. Well, let's read it. On the night of Passover, Jesus had gathered with his disciples in an upstairs room to eat the Passover meal together. While they were eating, Jesus took some bread. He thanked God for it, broke it, and gave it to the apostles. Then Jesus said, "This bread is my body that I am giving for you. Do this to remember me." In the same way, after supper, Jesus took the cup and said, "This cup shows the new agreement that God makes with his people. This new agreement begins with my blood, which is poured out for you." Jesus said, "One of you will turn against me. His hand is by my hand on the table. The Son of Man will do what God has planned, but how terrible it will be for the man who gives the Son of Man to be killed." Then the apostles asked each other, "Which one of us would do that to Jesus?" Then the apostles began to argue about which one of them was the most important. But Jesus said to them, "The kings of the world rule over their people. Men who have authority over others are called very important. But you must not be like that. The greatest among you should be like the youngest, and the leader should be like the servant. Who is more important, the one sitting at the table or the one serving him? You think the one at the table is more important, but I am like a servant among you." Looks like Jesus was trying to teach his disciples a lesson about being a servant. Just a little after that meal they had together, Jesus ended up dying on a cross to pay the price for all our sins. He taught them to remember his sacrifice on the cross by eating bread and drinking wine together. We still do that as a church to remember Jesus' sacrifice, except we eat little pieces of crackers and grape juice. Then Jesus helped his disciples to see that the most important people are the ones who serve others, like he did for them. He was the most important person to ever live on the earth, but he was the biggest servant of all, and he wants his followers to serve others too. Yes, Perry, I get it. As the captain, I should be a servant of me crew. Well, let's see what's written on the back of the bookmark. It says, "The most important people are the ones who serve others." So what kind of a clue is that for finding treasure? I just don't get it. Do you have any ideas, Perry? Well, I didn't think so. I'm going to talk to me crew all about these clues and see if we can figure it out together. We'll start digging again tomorrow at the next X. Until then, this is Pearl the Pirate and Perry the Parrot saying, happy treasure hunting.